So there is, everybody feels always, obviously, some kind of responsibility for the society, for the community, for those people where she lives. So this is not a straight connection now, I think, maybe in half of the population here don't feel the pressure to react on the present things, but they go into somewhere else, some imaginary world, some place where they cannot be caught.
And thinking about the media you chose, the films which are very either black and white, where, as you said, the narrative is very important. It's very close to the medium of radio rather than the contemporary overload of visual information in our everyday life. Could we see in your film some kind of critique of the society of spectacle, of consumerism, and in this way drawing our attention to the problems of...
I think this is a reflection on this escapism. I think because many of this escapism is rejecting this society which is maybe a post-consumerist society. It's more like somehow we lost the track what's going on, how technology and all these things really happening, and so they escape to something real, that it's a big fashion to make goat cheese or paint with non-industrial colors, or doing things which really go away from the whole system. So I should use something which is close to that in order to show what's going on and in order to reflect on this thinking.
I suppose formally, one thing that I was struck by looking at the films is the two different modes of speech that you use. On the one hand, you have a closely scripted text or dialogue which is read out by an actor. On the other hand, we also, in some of the films, we hear your voice speaking in a way which has a character of stream of consciousness, if you like, or you're not quite sure where the flow of words is going. I just wondered whether you could say something about these two different modes of speech that you use in your work.
I think these pre-written stories are more like closer to the 30s literature in Hungary, to especially to operetta or to all these adventurous books where we can follow all the people in an exotic or in a strange place. So there is a tradition probably in Hungary which was not in the arts but was in the literature, let's say, or in the whole business of entertaining. And I think I'm using these texts like the entertainers in a way. So pushing all the words, not giving too much chance to think over, not really showing the action, but something is happening, something is always described. And in the other series where I'm talking, it's like a jester, a clown or something, which is not a real jester. It's somebody who is grown up enough to cry, but on the other hand, it's very techy because he's not a professional. Nothing is really on its place. The whole voice is sort of irritating, I would say, because there is no preparation. There is only a vehemency or some sort of hyperactivity in telling things. And this I wanted to be heard, that even if it's a slow vehemency, but it's a kind of hyperactivity, not talking directly about the thing, but really talking something where someone feels, when someone feels hurt, let's say, and there is is a total feeling of miserableness or something like that. So when you're really on a narrow thinking, in a way of a narrow thinking, then you don't communicate the way you should communicate. You speak like out from your flow or from your gestures, or just, you talk.